What's up guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today a travel review. Last week it was a pair of tennis shoes that I thought would be great for travel. It's spring, summer, right around the corner. So what better time than to review some really cool looking backpacks. Last week, like I said, some shoes that I thought would be great for travel, but this week another travel video. This time a couple of backpacks I picked up at Macy's. $60 each, a little bit on the pricey side, perhaps a bit loud. This might be more for a college-aged student, me being just a little bit older than that. I thought $60 was a pretty good price to pay. I bought two of them just to show you the different designs and the overall quality and the style. This is by a brand called H3 Sport Gear. With that being said, with the NASA logos, this would be awesome for taking on a plane, I think. These backpacks, like I said, I bought them for spring and summer to travel with and thought I would review them on this channel and share them with you. I bought them at Macy's. They were $60 each. Macy's has a variety of other backpacks. So if this, like for me, it might be too loud, you can find other backpacks at Macy's.com. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features, take a look at the sizing, and throughout the video, talk about what I like and dislike, and then show it off at the end. Like I said, we're traveling, so with us is maybe a laptop, an iPad, definitely a cell phone, a couple of extra pair of clothing, maybe a pair of tennis shoes, all of which I think will work in this bag. So let's go ahead and see what those things fit like. Now, starting with the laptop, so we've got a MacBook Air here, a 13-inch laptop. Could probably accommodate a 15-inch laptop. By the way, it's a pretty thin backpack, but has a wide opening and does have two zippers at the top. Let's go ahead and slide our MacBook inside, and as you can see, the 13-inch Air fits great. Like I said, could probably accommodate up to a 15-inch computer. 16 inches, probably pushing a little bit, like those newer MacBook Pro 16 inches, probably a little bit big. Would probably opt for a dedicated sleeve in that circumstance, or maybe even some kind of briefcase. But as you'll see, actually inside the bag, like I said, really simple but nicely built. But inside is just an additional pocket, allow you to sort of tighten things down inside. And I think this is actually probably more ideal for the laptop. And also it lays it right on top of this padding on the back, a pair of tennis shoes. Like I said, two zippers on the front. I don't know, a bicycle helmet. Probably not something you'll carry regularly or normal, but I think the overall size of it's almost the size of a watermelon, right? But not as heavy, of course. Give you a good idea of the depth or maybe the overall volume of the backpack. So you can see just a large adult bicycle helmet fits pretty easily inside. This, just an extra large men's Columbia rain jacket. Any jacket really it could be, or some kind of sweater. And you can see rolled up, probably just a little bit too thick, but we unroll it and bring it back to the dimension I had it at the first time. Something like this probably would fit just a little bit better. As you can see, it does. And not as thick as the bicycle helmet before. This back pocket, by the way, not only good for, you know, laptops and tablets, but magazines as well. But actually, in reality, more important perhaps than the main compartment, which, as you saw, can take electronics, clothing, shoes, and other personal belongings bigger than, say, a wallet or, you know, credit cards and keys, which would actually be great for this front pocket. It also has pockets on the sides, just on the left side here, which as you can see is perfect for a pair of sunglasses. You could probably put just a small water bottle in there. Even though it's not a rugged backpack, it looks like a good quality backpack. It was $60, which is fairly expensive. Having reviewed backpacks at other stores, Walmart in particular, where backpacks normally cost about $25 at the most, the quality between $60 and $15 or $20 is drastic, and so far so good. But as you may have remembered from the beginning of the video, I bought 2 backpacks actually. So which one would I keep? Because I am contemplating keeping one. Both are this NASA branded look. There are other styles and designs, but also NASA from the same brand on Macy's website. But the 2 that I bought, which one would I pick? Because they are different. So let's go ahead and take a look at the sort of fashion part inside of this, and let me tell you which one I would choose. Okay guys, so in the first part of the video, we saw just exactly what you can fit inside, and you can see the dimensions of it. It's pretty thin, it's not that deep, but does still allow you to take things with you that are important, whether that be to the office or traveling with it. And also, at the very beginning of the video, I talked about the material as being sort of rugged, durable. It's very premium feeling and looking, no quality control issues whatsoever, and actually it does serve a purpose. So let's take a look at this on Macy's website. This portion of the video, I'm telling you which backpack I prefer out of these 2, but I think I kind of want to expand that to what I would choose on Macy's website out of these NASA backpacks in general. Having them here, my first impressions, wouldn't necessarily pick this again. This patchy look, and by the way, on Macy's website it describes this as a patchy backpack, but these are actually printed on. The NASA logos, as you can see, are printed on, not patched on. One bag they have is just a black bag with the blue NASA logo in the center. Not sure if they make this in backpack form, but it seems to be the same material, and it is, according to the specifications here. But do prefer, I think, the all black with just the simple NASA logo in the center. That, for someone my age, I think is a little bit more appropriate. For someone a little bit older, I think is a little bit more appropriate. It's clear that they do not sell the black bag with the NASA logo. The closest thing to the solid black bag without all the patchwork is this Galactic backpack, because it is a really good quality backpack actually. And even though this is a different style from the ones that we have here, let's actually talk about, like I said earlier, the material itself, because it does serve a purpose. Like I said, it's durable feeling. What's the deal here? This is a $60 backpack, even though on Macy's website it's down to $42. What you'll find in the specifications about this bag is it's water resistant, which is great for maintaining the bag, but I don't think that'll be an issue because it's got all the patchwork on it, it's black. One thing that's really important here, because it does sort of pertain to this review, because I do think this is a little bit young for my taste, it's a little bit bold for my taste. I'm not someone who, you know, likes to pop, like which I think this is meant to do. One thing you'll notice is this item purchased online must be returned to the vendor by mail. Usually when I shop online, I shop confidently knowing that if I don't like something, I can take it back to the store, which is right down the street from me. And with this backpack, unfortunately, looking on Macy's website, it does say that it cannot be returned to the store and must be mailed in. Now, luckily, I still have a box for this, but just keep that in mind. If you're in town for a new backpack and on Macy's website and decide to order one, just make sure that you go into the product details and make sure that whatever you order doesn't say that. But okay, last but not least, shopping for this bag, before I tell you which bag I would choose, shopping for this bag on Macy's website was actually really cool, is you can talk to a style specialist, and I did that because I wanted to get someone's opinion on what exactly you could wear this with. It does say that you can take this to the office. When I think about working in an office, I think about working around people who are in their 30s and 40s and my age as well. So would wearing a backpack like this look professional? And what she recommended to me was a pair of white polo tennis shoes, which are camouflage, pretty inexpensive, not terribly expensive for tennis shoes. So kudos to her for keeping that in mind. And that actually might be a hint at, you know, the demographic this backpack is intended for. She suggested a pair of chino pants. They're kind of like a light blue gray, really sharp with white, and a black zip-up pullover. It's an Alfani zip-up pullover, definitely for an older person, but I think the white polo shoes make it casual. Not for the office. So, that being said, which of these two backpacks would I choose? Really good quality. At $60, you can expect to have good features, but here, this being the first $60 backpack we've reviewed, most of the backpacks I've reviewed in the past have been from Walmart or Target, lesser known brands, cheaper, and really actually not as good of quality as this. Even though they might have more features, they might be bigger, have more space, that sort of thing. Even though these are a thin profile, smaller backpack, more for style than really function, I can say actually that this has great function and really great build quality. So which one would I choose? I would probably choose the Astronaut, just because I don't really care for having the NASA patches all over. I would much rather have the Astronaut. Don't really have to worry about support so much, but it can take, you know, a 13-inch laptop. It can take an extra pair of clothing. It can take a pair of sneakers, books, notebooks, magazines, file folders, things like that. So, good enough for the office, yes, but like I said, my main concern working in an office, how they're advertising this bag, not sure that it would look professional enough. My name's John. I really enjoyed this first impressions, try-on, overview, comparison. Hit that like button, subscribe. This has been a review of the NASA Men's School or Office Galactic backpack I picked up at Macy's. It's on sale right now for $42, down from $60. I purchased each of these bags for $60, so not on sale. And they came in phenomenal quality. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below for more, and let me know. Maybe we'll donate these. I think someone in need would actually really enjoy these. My name is John. Thanks again so much for tuning in. Because I picked these up at Macy's, that makes them a big box good. I will see you in the next video.